I walked into Gangsta, this anime series, without knowing anything. Like, I walked into this series blind. I heard that this was a series I had to review. I mean, Chibi sent me volume 1 of the manga that I said I wouldn't read at the time because I'm waiting for the anime to come out, but I will watch the anime because Chibi sent me the first volume of the manga, which I will be reading very soon since I just saw the first episode. Now, this is going to be my first impression / review of this first episode of Gangsta. If you have yet to watch this episode, I highly recommend you go watch it. It's very fun. But before you do, insane Black Lagoon vibes. Like, I don't talk about Black Lagoon much, but this is one of my favorite series. This is one of my favorite series I've ever watched in anime. And soon as I saw this, like, the opening in general, just the opening, I'm not even talking about the plot, the characters, and the setting, which heavily reminds me of Black Lagoon and Dromagon. This series, that opening feels so much like Black Lagoon. I don't know what the connection is between these two series. I don't know if it's the same writer or not. I have no idea. But there's just so many damn similarities between these. Like, it's not carbon copy, of course, but it just reminds me so much of it. It gives me those vibes, and that's good. I love Black Lagoon, and giving me a series like Gangsta, that is just... Dude. Let's talk about the opening first. The opening visuals are so colorful. They instantly pop out. They're so vibrant, where the colors of the opening are just so different from what I've seen from the last anime season, or even the previous before that. The opening is very unique, and I love that song. It sounds so different from the normal opening songs we get from anime. Very brilliant execution of using that type of opening song for this series. It definitely suits with the vibe this series is giving off of when it comes to mafia, to prostitution, to sex, crime, drugs, and things like that. And that is the different themes that is actually reminding me of Black Lagoon. It's this type of element. For instance, the aspects of crime, drugs, prostitution, death, murder, hitman, corrupt cops, mafia, just so many things. It reminds me of Black Lagoon, and this town that supposedly you have to follow rules. It reminds me so much of Black Lagoon. That's good. That's so good. But let's just say this right now. Before I get into talking about the episode and get my first impressions, if you have seen Black Lagoon, okay, I'm almost 100% certain if you like Black Lagoon and you've seen Black Lagoon, I'm willing to bet you're instantly gonna like this first episode of Gangsta. I'm willing to bet you will like this first episode of Gangsta. Like, no doubt about it. If you like Black Lagoon, you love that series, you're gonna like Gangsta. Hands down. Enough said. I don't think I really need to make any more compelling argument, because it's rare to see a series like Black Lagoon, especially the way it was showcased, and Gangsta went down that type of path, and I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Like, is this by the same writer? I don't know if it's by the same writer, but fucking props. Okay, so let me talk about the episode. So the episode in general, for what it sets up, it mainly sets up the premise and what you should come to expect from this series. This series is not for the faint of heart. That's obvious. Straight off the beginning, it's not for the faint of heart, because there's crime, there's sex, there's drugs, there's murder, there's death, corrupt cops, mafia, a corrupt town. That is the theme of the series, and there is explicit sex scenes in this series, which they don't show anything from what I can see, but there is some sex scenes that are very fucking obvious. Like, you see the main female character, Alex, I think that's her name, she's getting screwed in the middle of a dark alleyway. Yeah, it was censored, but you could tell what was fucking going on, and I'm like, what the hell? Like, there was actually that type of scene in this series. I mean, it's not just that in general. I mean, the way the violence was done to the people being cut up and shot and killed, I'm like, fuck, dude, the violence is crazy. It reminds me so much, like, I gotta emphasize this. It reminds me so much of this freaking series. Now, I want to say something real quick, actually, before I begin, continue on with this first impressions. There's a storm going on right now. If you hear any lightning, thunder, rain, whatever, thunderstorms, but back on topic, okay? I gotta emphasize, the Gangsta's first episode reminds me so much of this. It does. And like I said, it is not a bad thing. By no means is it bad, because that is something that really is truly great to just start a series with. Like, the first anime series I see of summer 2015 is Gangsta, and this series, Gangsta, gives me these high expectations right off the fucking bat. And I've already been told by manga readers that, you know, this first episode is following the manga, because I saw some comments when I talked about earlier today in my Orden Monogatari review, when I mentioned it, like, most like it's going to be delayed. Well, a couple of Chibis, our manga readers, let me know that the episode was adapted properly, so that's very good news. I have yet to actually do a comparison and read into this manga to see how it is, but I'm looking forward to seeing the differences of the manga's art style to the anime. But for now, first episode, I'm loving it. I'm loving it so much. I like Alex, I like Nicholas. I think the other dude's name is Benria. I think that's the other dude's name, but I will get his name soon because, you know, it's first episode, first impressions. I can't remember all the names at once, but right now, hands down, I'm already fucking loving it. It might already be a contender of the best anime this season, but I mean, I haven't seen anything for the season, so I can't really say that, but my enjoyment and expectations are already fucking through the roof through this series. Just first episode, so we'll have to see. Tell me your thoughts in the comments below. You could go watch it. I mean, if you want to watch a very gritty, badass, kick-ass series that has a lot of violence, blood, gore, sex, crime, drugs, gonna love it. So tell me your thoughts. You all have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.